Join me as I take on the challenge of finding daily strength through my Jesus Devotional for an entire week. I'm excited to share with you how this devotional has helped me find strength and inspiration in my daily life, and how it can do the same for you. Life can be tough, and it's easy to feel drained and overwhelmed by our daily struggles. We face challenges at work, in our relationships, and with our own personal struggles, leaving us feeling exhausted and weak. Many of us struggle to find the strength to keep going, to keep pushing forward, even when things seem impossible. We may feel like we're just trying to survive, rather than truly live. This can be especially true when we're facing difficult circumstances, like the loss of a loved one, a serious illness, or a major life change. As we navigate these challenges, it's common to feel like we're losing our footing, like we're just trying to stay afloat in a sea of uncertainty. We may doubt our own abilities, question our faith, and wonder if we'll ever find the strength to overcome our struggles. Our faith can be shaken, and we may feel like we're walking through a dark valley, with no end in sight. In these moments, it's easy to feel like we're alone, like we're the only ones struggling to find our way. But the truth is, we're not alone, and we're not without hope. Jesus is our rock, our shelter, and our strength, and He promises to be with us always, even in the toughest of times. He understands our struggles, and He knows exactly what we need to find the strength to keep going. Whether we're facing a major crisis or just a difficult day, Jesus is our source of comfort, our guiding light, and our ultimate strength. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He promises to take our burdens upon Himself, to carry our loads, and to give us rest. He reminds us that we don't have to face our struggles alone, that He is always with us, guiding us, comforting us, and strengthening us. Through His Word, we find comfort, peace, and strength, and we're reminded that we're not alone in our struggles. I'll never forget the time I was going through a particularly tough season in my life, and I felt like I was at my breaking point. I was exhausted, drained, and feeling hopeless, but as I turned to Jesus, as I prayed and read His Word, I found a sense of peace and strength that I'd never known before. It was as if a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and I could finally breathe again. I realized that Jesus was my rock, my shelter, and my strength, and that He would carry me through even the toughest of times. As I looked back on that experience, I realized that it was a turning point for me, a moment when I discovered the true power of prayer and devotion. I learned that when we turn to Jesus, when we seek Him with all our hearts, He meets us where we are, and He gives us the strength we need to keep going. He reminds us that we're not alone, that we're not without hope, and that we're never beyond His reach. One of the most significant moments of finding strength through prayer and devotion for me was when I was struggling to forgive someone who had hurt me deeply. I was consumed by anger, bitterness, and resentment, and I didn't know how to let go. But as I prayed, as I sought Jesus, He showed me the power of forgiveness, and He gave me the strength to let go of my anger and my hurt. It was a liberating experience, one that set me free from the chains of bitterness and resentment, and one that reminded me of the power of prayer and devotion. Jesus is our daily strength, our rock, our shelter, and our guiding light. He is the one who carries us through the tough times, who comforts us in our sorrow, and who gives us the strength to keep going. Through His Word, we find inspiration, guidance, and peace, and we're reminded that we're not alone in our struggles. By seeking Him, by praying, and by reading His Word, we can find the strength we need to face whatever challenges come our way. In conclusion, finding daily strength through a Jesus devotional has been a game changer for me, and I believe it can be the same for you. By making time for prayer and devotion each day, we can deepen our faith, find comfort in our struggles, and discover the strength we need to keep going. Don't forget to share your own experiences with daily devotionals in the comments below, and be sure to check out my next video where I'll be sharing more on how to deepen your faith and find strength in your daily life.